Three major signs that you are attracted to evil women. If you have been attracted to evil women in the past, you have already been exposed to some behaviors, some characters from these women. When you meet with another evil lady, you won't really know that she's evil. You can only know that someone is evil if you have dealt with good people. These people give you certain characters, certain behaviors, and you've experienced them to your own understanding. This is how a human being is supposed to act, behave. For example, every time you've been meeting with a lady who smiles, is because it is a deception. They deeply know how to express themselves in the front end game when they are trying to know you and you are trying to know them, because they know this is the only way they can deceive you with a charm, with a smile, with an interaction, so that you can think that they have a good intention. But you do not know that because you have experienced the same characters, behaviors from other women, and you think this is the nature of women. They know giving you these emotions allows you to easily comply to her demands. You are comparing her behavior that is not in her true nature with your past experience, and you can't identify that she is evil. So you are only complying, expecting that she means good for you, and you are the one who is in love. You're not facing the reality here. When you meet with a lady for the first time, she's laughing, smiling, being friendly. This is an evil woman. She's using the language of women to deceive Isaac, because Isaac knows that is the language of women. What is covering the facade that is covering my intention is laughing, smiling, and mirroring what you need to see for you to comply to my demands. You are having a conversation with me, right? I don't really agree with your conversation, Isaac, in the front end game. But I will just agree with your conversation so that you can think that I mean good and I actually understand you. Through that conversation, I will again laugh. I will smile. I will be friendly. But I am doing this to deceive you. Sometimes you might just be having a conversation with a friend, and she will act as if the conversation also makes sense to her. She will interrupt, and she will also try to have the same conversation with you. She sees things the same way you see things. She sees reality the same way you see reality. But that is not in her nature. Her nature is to use this deception in the front end game so that you can comply and accommodate me in your life. For accommodating me allows me to read you. When I read you, I get to know you. When I get to know you, I know finally how to use you to my own advantage. But she knows how to play this game psychologically. I just need to be friendly, to be nice to Isaac. Have the same conversation with Isaac just to convince him otherwise. Remember, when she tries to interrupt that conversation, it's because she already knows that you often talk to this friend. And she knows that friend will entertain her around, because the friend is also friendly. So the friendly friend and you, the guy that I want to use, won't see me as an evil woman, for I have a glittering facade that hides my true nature. Oh, she means good. No, she doesn't mean good. She just needs to make you think and believe that she means good for you to actually comply, and she can get to know how to hit you in the right way so that you can fall for her traps. When she knows no one is watching, no one is even identifying her, how does she actually behave? I know Isaac is around, so I just need to behave nicely to these people. Because no one is watching, now let me be in my true nature, the way I am supposed to act. She knows that you can only entertain her around if she behaves in a certain way, because the facade will convince you to accommodate her in your life. She knows it will work on you because it has worked on several men. Evil women don't really know that you know they are evil. They think that you only know that mask, and they believe it, and they will twist everything just so you believe this is who they are. Now it makes sense to you that they are good people when she just needs to give you that character so that you can believe that she is not an evil woman. She lacks empathy. Empathy is a way of understanding someone else's feelings so that you cannot hurt them, and you can get to also accommodate them in that state of being. She creates a situation that harms you, Isaac, but she doesn't feel guilty. Rather, when you ask her about that situation that she created, blame you, attack you on how you made her feel. It's not about the situation that she created that is harming you. It's about why you raised an issue about the situation that she created. So she lacks empathy. She doesn't feel your feelings. She doesn't understand your feelings. She doesn't accommodate your feelings. This is an evil woman who is not accountable, who will never listen. When you meet these women, run, my friend. It's all a conversation she does indirectly to make sure that you question your reality. The one who will cause you indirectly question your value. She has to make you feel like you're actually low value so that you can comply to her demands. If I say, most men think that they actually offer more or they are that much important. When I use those words, I am lowering how you identify your value indirectly, but I am doing this so that you cannot present yourself in a valuable way to her. Because maybe you think it's true, most men think that they are high value when they are not. So you lower your value so that you cannot be like other men. And this allows me to realize that you are now acting upon to what I said, and now you are the guy I can get to control. When I give you that conversation, I am putting you in a loop of don't actually present yourself also to me in that manner. Because the reality is, if you present yourself in that manner, I can't control you, I can't have you. So can you try to lower your value and present yourself in a lowest manner so that it can be comfortable for me to actually control you? I just need to undervalue him for him to comply to my demands. She is an evil woman. Have you ever asked yourself why you are always attracting evil women? Maybe you are the nice guy who is always friendly. Today's shout out goes to the new fan who is Hangula Titus. Has been a loyal new fan for the past few days. Thanks for always tuning in, Titus.